Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. My name is Eric Croft with Command Your Legacy, former PT struggler, 50-pound weight loss success story, and cancer survivor. So feelings. These feelings, this thing called feelings. What do you do when you don't feel like it? You don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like moving forward. What do you do when you don't feel like it? Understand, you got to embrace that most people don't want to work on their fitness. They don't feel like that they don't want to work on it. They don't. A lot of people don't feel like they don't want to build a business. They don't feel like they want to lose weight. They don't feel like they want to build a healthier lifestyle. They don't feel like building a better future for themselves, their family, and their friends, and something to impact the world. Most people don't feel like it. They don't feel like working out. They don't feel like making the phone calls in order to build their business. They don't feel like eating nutritious meals in order to feel better about themselves and feel in order to build the healthier body. They don't feel like running the 2 miles. They don't feel like meeting with bankers on building their business as well. They just don't feel like it. Most people don't feel like grinding and hustling each day to put in the effort or just show up. People who have any type of vision or purpose in life, they do it anyways. Bottom line, not everybody feels like doing something. So, if you don't feel like doing it, you have to do it anyways. There's a good disconnect. There are many people that are struggling that try to connect to people that are successful. They ask, well, they're so successful. How come they're so successful? In frustration. How come they're so successful? How are they so successful and I'm not? They don't look at the backside and understand what it takes for that person to become successful. Understand successful people do not feel like doing anything anyways. They just in the end they just think and do it, and they just show up in order to achieve the success that they want. It's not just going to happen overnight. There's not a magic fairy with a wand that comes in and says when you wake up every morning, ding, you're successful, right? It's a mindset of getting up every day saying, I'm going to do it anyways no matter what I feel like. They grind it out in the gym or their home-based workout in order to achieve the weight loss that they want or build the body that they want. Business builders, grind it out in the office. They grind it out on the phone. They grind it out on the internet, putting out a blog, or they call prospects, or they call customers to ensure that they're happy with the product, or they call friends and family in order to help them promote their business. They just do it, even though they don't feel like it. Entrepreneurs in themselves, they learn and study each day in order to understand the business that they're building and to see what it takes to get to where they want to achieve and want to get to. They've got to ensure that they put in the daily work to make themselves successful. They do the things they don't want to do, to have the things that no one else has. There's no successful person in this world who is ever just wakes up feeling like they want to do something. They know that they've got to do it anyways. So people think that they just do things on those days people think that they will just do things on these days that they feel like doing. The big issue with that is that at any point you can go from I don't feel like doing it to not able to do it at all. I mean, your age or health or something may get in the way that could detour you completely to where you cannot do it at all. So why not take the time now, just because you don't feel like it? Take the time now to just do it anyways, because there could be something later in life that could deter you from doing whatever it is you're wanting to achieve and achieving the success that you're wanting to achieve just because you don't feel like it. And it could keep you from, just because you don't feel like it today, you're keeping yourself from something that could change your life tomorrow, just because you don't feel like it. So don't put yourself into that position. You know, if I would have not felt like putting in the work and daily grind and effort after my cancer surgery, when I had my second cancer surgery, where they removed 26 lymph nodes from my back, knowing that I had a PT test coming up, with, you know, because, you know, with the military, that's what we do. Every 6 months or every year, we do a PT test. And I knew that if I did not get myself back to where I was, that I was going to be in trouble. Even though I didn't feel like it because it hurt physically and mentally, I was shot, I didn't feel like getting back into the game, but I did it anyways. And because of that, I got back in the game 8 months after my second surgery, where they put a 12+ incision across my midsection, opening me up and taking the lymph nodes from my back. I was on the ski slopes in Colorado, running down the blue slopes. 9 months I was taking a PT test, and I hit 80% on each event. And within 1 year, I was running a Spartan race. There were many, many, many days I did not feel like it, but I did it anyways, because I knew it was going to make me better, and I knew it was going to make me successful. Now, what you can find, that whatever you embrace, that, you know, you have that voice inside of you telling you, oh, well, you don't have to do it. You don't need to do it today. You're okay. You can just skip today, right? You know, you got to smash that. And those days you don't feel like it are the days that you really need to dig in and do it anyways. Those are the hardest days, I know. I understand that. But you still need to push forward and do it anyways, because those are the days you're going to really feel like you win. You know, if there was some magic pill that I could tell you about that would help you overcome that I don't feel like it attitude and feel like it feeling, I would definitely be letting you guys know about it, because I'd be on it too. I'd be taking it myself. I'd be taking the pill that, you know, helped me overcome that mindset of I don't feel like it. But unfortunately, it doesn't exist, right? So I cannot tell you about it and tell you where it's at. You know, the only formula to overcome that feeling is to just do it anyways, and you'll succeed no matter what. You're going to dig in and grind no matter what. So how do you do it if you don't feel like it? Biggest thing is to create a vision in your life that is more powerful than your feeling of not doing it. One that's powerful enough to squash the voice inside yourself. Ooh, raise the roof. Lights go off. Find that vision that empowers you, that gives you enough energy to push past that feeling of I don't want to do it, and that little voice in your head saying, no, you're good, you don't worry about it today. You're good, don't do it. If I would have had that, if I would have not found that power and that vision of wanting to overcome this cancer surgery and knowing that I needed to get back to the fitness level that I was at prior to my surgeries and ensure that I continued my career in the military and passing my PT test, then I would have been a failure if I would not have created that vision. So I had to create that vision of the success that I wanted. I wanted to become better than I was before. That's where that vision's got to be at. Is you've got to create a vision that is, you know, who is it that you want to become in life? Who is it that you want to impact? You know, your family, your friends, your kids, the world, somebody around you, your church. Who is it you're wanting to impact that you can impact by creating your vision and being successful and doing it anyways? So that way you can have things that others do not have based off your abilities to dig in each day and grind it out and go for your success. Have a vision to overcome and be more powerful than your I don't feel like it attitude. That's where it's at. Create your vision. Just because you don't feel like it doesn't mean you can't do it, and you shouldn't do it. Overcome your shouldn't, I can't, feeling, I don't want to do it, attitude, and do it anyways. Grind it out each day, and you will be successful, and you will obtain the things that you want to obtain that others do not have. I hope this was of great value for you today, and share this with somebody to ensure that they receive this as well. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Take care.